Hello and welcome to another new episode of Learning Simplified. We have activated our menu bar into our project, and the last thing that it requires is the definite customization of this menu bar that we have created so far. So here goes the project, and we can see that the menu bar is now activated into our page. In the back end side, if we get back to this appearance segment, we can see that this is the menus right over here, and we may create any number of subsequent pages or menus into our project. We can see that we have coded all those things into this particular area. This is the header.php where we had coded this menu bar. And in this respect, we have made usage of a certain file from GitHub source, which is known as the Worker class, which practically collaborates Bootstrap with WordPress. And the last thing that it requires is the definite customization of this menu bar. But before that, all we need, let's check whether this menu bar actually Bootstrap complied. So all we are going to do, we are going to press this Ctrl+Shift+M, and we can see that the Bootstrap menu bar is now activated right over here. And if we click onto this individual icon here, these three bars here, we have clicked it, and we can see that these are the menu list items, those we have created, and this is the drop down link. This is the sample page that we have inserted so far into our class, into our menu bar. This is a 320 by 480 pix view of a mobile responsive preview, and if we rotate, we can see that the same thing goes here. Press Ctrl+Shift+M again to return into its normal preview, and let's hop into the customization, which is the required thing in the next possible case. Now in this respect, first of all, let's head back to this custom style sheet.css. So each and everything those are required in this purpose should be documented right over here, and that is why we are segmenting it into a comment. Now all we want to create something like this one. As we can see that this is the animation part, and each and every menu list items, those should be residing into the central part of this individual menu bar that we have created. First of all, let's press F12 and let's select this individual menu bar. This is the div class menu bar. This class menu bar is practically been created by us, but this rest of these things, this is the nav class, and this is the BG light. So if we have a look right over here, we can see that for this BG light class, we have a background color of this particular one. So if we now uncheck it, we can see that the background color is gone. So that is why all we need to do, we need to copy this class from here. Let's copy this thing. Let's head back to custom style sheet. Here I am pasting it. And first of all, I'm putting this background color to something else. For say we are making it transparent in the first place. Important. Press Ctrl+S, reload, and you can see that the background color is right now gone. And in the next case, all we need to do, we need to change all those colors, those being defined right over here. If we select any of these list items, in the next case, we are going to copy this class from here. There it goes. This is the toggle word wrap. Now here, let's put this color as press Ctrl+S, get back to your project and reload, and you can see that the active class is right now changed into something different color with a text decoration into it. Now in the next phase we need to change similarly all of those color combination for the rest of these list elements. So in that case all we need to do, we can see that on changing this the color proposition of this individual class of .navbar light, navbar nav link, turning it on and off, we can see that the color is now changed into something different one. So in the next case we will be targeting this individual class here. So we are copying it. Let's get back to our project and here we are pasting it. And here we are turning on the same color that we had provided right over here. So let's copy it and paste it down. If we press Ctrl S and get back to our project and reload, we can see that the rest of these menu list items, those list items are practically changing its color. All we can do, we may put the same exact text decoration property right over here, reload, and there it goes. Everything is right into order. So we may put it or we may do not make usage of it, just leave it there. Remove this text decoration property and we can see that the text decoration property is now gone. Now in the next case, all we need to do, we need to focus onto this hover color. We can see that the hover color is right now changing into something different. And in the first case, instead of this individual yellow color, we are putting here this white color. Reload, and we can see that the color is now changed into white, and we wish that on hovering this individual menu list items, it should be changing something like this color with a text decoration property right above it. So in that essence, the very first thing that we are going to do, we are going to copy this selector name here, pasting it, and we are naming it as hover. So we will be making usage of this hover property, and we are ensuring that the color, it should be changed to something like this one. The text decoration property, there should be overline. Now let's check it. We can see that the color is now changed to white. The menu list items, it has a default white color in the first case. In the next case, if we hover our cursor over it, the color is changed and the text decoration overline property is imposed upon each of these individual list items right over here. But the drop down link, it has something different here. It has some different properties right over here. We need to take care of it, but we'll be taking care of it in some later moments. First of all, we need to rectify all those things. We need to place them accordingly. Now if we have a look right over here, let's check for this UL class here. What we have? We have this navbar nav element which has a display flex option. There it goes. So let's have a check on it. First of all, let's copy this class, paste into our project, and here we are turning on this display into block. In the next case, we are putting this float property to none, and we are making this margin 0 auto condition prominently. Now first of all, let's check on the result. So let's get back to our project and reload, and we can see that all of these menu list items, those are practically aligned into the central position. Now we have practically changed this display property. It initially had a display property of flex, but after our customization, the display is now turning into a block, and after putting some display block property into our element, all we are doing to keep it aligned into the central position, we are placing this individual property here, margin 0 auto. And in this manner, we can practically place all of these elements into the central position of this individual web page. But the matter is, all of them are right now in a block view, as we can see, and all of them are practically having a vertical display instead of some kind of horizontal display right onto it. So we need to put all those menu list items into horizontal position. This is the next challenge that we need to take on